am a cradle Catholic, but I was not introduced to anything relating to sexuality or birth control or any of the church's teachings in that regard. And what I ended up learning from pre-Cana was that if I wanted to have a lot of babies about 2 years apart, I would count the days and roll the dice. And it wasn't very appealing. And unfortunately, ignorance and fear led us down the path of experimenting with hormonal birth control and other non-church sanctioned options for controlling our fertility. None of them really worked, and they left us feeling spiritually depleted. So I connected with a friend of mine at church and asked her about her natural family planning experience, and she introduced me to Judy, who taught us how to use the Creighton model of natural family planning. And I have since learned how my body works, and we have been able to really look at our fertility as a gift, and we've been able to enjoy our marriage and all that comes with it without getting pregnant for over 18 months now, and we are confident and happy with it, and it's been a very empowering and enlightening journey for us.
The things that surprised me most of all about the Creighton model were how true you could see that the method could be, that there was a lot of thought behind it. It aligned with Catholic teaching as well, and that really once we started to understand a lot of it better and started to apply it in our lives, we could see that it made us feel better about everything. That we had a good hand in how things were moving, and that we felt like we were more fully participating in our faith and then in our relationship with each other. And I certainly know that the last 18 months have been fantastic months, and that we've had quite a bit of fun, and things are going really well for us, and that it's a method that we really trust, and that it's something that has allowed us to expand our faith and to keep our family at the forefront of our minds. Because with 4 of those little guys running around there's a lot to contend with, and there's a lot to keep up with, and we owe it to them and to ourselves to be able to make sure that we're providing the best that we can for each other and for the family.
When we learned about how to do the method, we learned the nuts and bolts of it, the biology, the science, but we also learned a lot more than I thought we were going to about our faith and about what marriage is, especially in the context of the church, because we had 4 children who we are blessed to have, but they were conceived using methods that weren't necessarily church sanctioned. It took us until this to figure out how we were going to control that a little bit more in a way that helped us remain true to the Lord also, in addition to ourselves. We learned about who we are as a husband and wife and a mother and father while we were learning about ourselves and my body.
And we love those 4 children, and I'll be honest, it's not ever something that I imagined growing up, that hey, we're going to have a big family, and I can't imagine any day different now. And we're still open to having additional children. That's something that this model definitely allows for us to have, but it does give us a little bit of the input to say that we're going to put things into the Lord's hands, but we're going to be active participants in it, and we have a lot of decision making in that. It's something that has enabled us to really provide for the children, to be sure that we can focus on those 4 and give them what they need, while also giving each other things that we need for our relationship, and being open to the fact that if there's more on the way, well, we have a part in that, and it's part of God's plan. But this method is something that definitely respects both of us. It respects our family, and it respects our faith. And when you roll all those things together, I'm very pleased we made the decision that we did 18 months ago.
Me too. Me too. It gives us a chance to discern every day what direction our family is going to go in, whether we're going to hold off and wait to conceive, or if we'll try to conceive, or if we'll just leave it up to God to decide. We get to make that choice every day, and every day it's an examination of our marriage and where we are as a family, and it's very fulfilling.
I definitely felt that since we've made the transition to the Creighton model, our family has grown closer, and I know that for sure our relationship has grown closer, and it's something that we had a pretty strong marriage beforehand, but I think we're doing a lot better now too, so I'm appreciative of that every day.